Y'all ready? If I ever cross your mind, for me it happens all the time. Good morning. Yeah. I just need you now. Whoa. Wonder if I ever cross your mind. Good morning, everyone. And let there be coffee. All right, good morning. I didn't go run the boat. I don't know. The boat appears to be ready. Hello, Teresa. Everything's set. I don't see why it won't run. But I got a bass tournament today. And I ain't even run the boat to see if it's going to run. Ain't even tried it. I think that's something. Hey, make sure y'all share the video, y'all, because I need all the help I can get from y'all because the platform itself is trying to kill my ass. I've seen more creators say the same thing. It's like if you're counting on this as a source of income, you're in a damn mess. Because I've seen a lot of people saying they're taking their money. And also that it just like swapped owners. I don't know what's going to happen. Just do y'all's part to help me out. Share the video, double tap. Like when you double tap your device, it gives me a like. That helps me out. Sharing it, comments help. Anything you can be engaged in the video helps me as a creator. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you. Yes, thank y'all so much. And see, like, that's how it is. All right. It's hot. Yes, good to see y'all. Thank you for tuning in. August the 19th, and another day with coffee. So I done clean up a little bit, swept. put my hummingbird feeder out. Let me show y'all. Bass tournament is this afternoon. Let's see here. So I got my hummingbird feeder, feeders. I got them out here by the window. I got them all filled up. And, I've had hummingbirds all up here, like coming to the window, coming to the porch. So I've actually been seeing hummingbirds, and I was like, man, I need to get some hummingbird feeder. Well, now we got it. It's right here out the window where I can watch it. Out here out the window where I can watch it. Oh, I wonder if I... Listen to that turbo. Me, it happens all the time. So I'll show y'all what I got. You can't have a can't have a tournament without some goodies. Don't you laugh at my tackle box. You better not laugh at it. So I got me a couple fishing bags for when you weigh your fish in. You have to take them up to the scales. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be needing it. Oh, I like this one too. What we want to have in here is about 17.5 pounds. Yeah. $20 wouldn't hurt. You'd have to have 3 7-pounders, but yeah. Anyway, got me some fish bags. This is where the magic happens. The little mighty tackle box. So all my life, I basically use 3 things. I mean, I've used other stuff, like I got some other stuff last night. Yes. You gotta have this stuff. This is, there's a rule, like if you gotta have, You gotta have more than one or something, because when it works, you're gonna need more than one. So most of these anglers don't know that the fish is, no, that's not true. They know their shit. But what I'm saying is, I found them in deep water. And I don't think people's fishing deep water. So I had to get 25-foot divers. This goes 16 to 21 feet. 16 to 21. This goes, this is deep, like deeper, 27 feet. Yeah, but yeah, look at the teeth marks on that. Already done had a little bite on that. So I thought I was getting two of the same ones like what I had. Wasn't real sure. I was pretty close. "25 feet. Storm." This is the can't remember, but anyway. Yeah. So there's that. This little guy right here goes 21 feet. 21 feet. That little fella right here. This one goes 9 to 14 feet. That's pretty good depth. Mm-hmm. So, majority of the time, I've caught so many fish on this. Look at the head. And I mean, look at the hook bent. This has caught so many fish. The skirt ain't even on it no more. I got this, but I ain't never had no luck with it. I think it's a little too much going on. I kind of, yeah, that sounds dull. Listen to this one that I like. That ain't it. It matters. All that matters. When you find the feeding, when you find the bait ball, that they feeding on, you have to throw this. The only downfall to this is it sinks slow, and it's got a realistic tail. So I usually put some weight on it, but it's got a guide. It's got like a fin back here, and it's got a fin right here, like a tapered fin, and it makes it dive. And this makes it shake. But you know, most of the time when they feeding, they like 25. They under the water. Like the big fish is under the fish. See this thing right here? It kind of just it don't so much swim like this as much as you can like pull it and it'll kind of just dart like this or dart like this. It kind of rolls and it sinks, and what it imitates like a bait that's been hit and like didn't get eaten, but it's like a fallen wounded bait, and like they just gobble it up. They don't even care. Good. A chatterbait. Oh, you talking about this right here? I've caught a really, really nice bass. I was not in a tournament, but I was at the lake, and I was fishing with one of these, and my buddy come up. And I would say my buddy. He really wasn't my buddy. I just knew him. And as soon as he pulled up, and like, you know, I was like, there he is. And he seen me fight that fish, and I brought him in. He was 8.5 pounds, and I caught him on a chatterbait. And he's like, only you would catch a fish like that out here. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Like, I don't fish it a whole lot, but it's got beads and stuff that makes racket. And it's called a chatterbait because when it comes to the water, this blade goes back and forth and flops and clicks. Yeah, I appreciate it. You camping? Cape Cod. Oh, that sounds fun. I like to camp. Yeah, I have a tournament today. Yeah. Well, anyway, main thing is wherever you go to, wherever lake or pond or creek or wherever you go to, there's a source of feed, and that's what I have a confession for you. Well, lay it on me. I have not tried the bass boat out. This it's always been a good color right here, but it don't dive very deep, not at all. Yeah, I do too. Last tournament, I was not prepared. My boat, I don't know, like they already said they've already done said the people I'm in the tournament with, they already done like told me already. Called yesterday and said that I need to make sure I'm on time and I need to launch with everybody else because there was some controversy about me coming in late and winning. I'm like, what did they like? What did they think? I cheated? Like, I just had a good day on the water. They said no, but they don't like me coming in there. They just didn't like me winning with a pontoon boat in a bass tournament. Is all. But all the guys ain't like that. Now it's a good group of guys. No, this is it. It's a good group of guys, but there's always somebody in the bunch just crying about something, and that's typical. But no, I didn't. It's pre-mixed, and it don't have no red color in it, so their kidneys are good to go. I don't know. They told me I need to make sure I'm there to fish with everybody, and certain places I can't fish, and I'm like, I ain't never heard that before in my life. Them some fishing dudes now. They in the most of them guys is in the big circuit, like the big fishing tournaments, the NF, what you call it, NFW tour or whatever. I mean, they good. They're like what I would be if I was doing it professionally. I don't know. But yeah, that's what they do. I just enjoy going. And I really don't, it don't matter to me if I catch a fish or don't catch. I'm not actually even going to win. I'm just going to fish. And I really enjoy fishing. And it's so rewarding to be able to fish that if you don't even catch a fish, it's still an awesome time. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I mean, you don't want to go 2 or 3 trips and not catch any fish. So when you do catch fish, it's a plus. But thing about my fish finder I got, ain't even no need to cast. It'll tell you. I mean, it'll. That's the thing about that lake I told y'all. We went all over it a couple weeks ago, and we didn't see 5 fish the whole time. Kept telling y'all I need to put some fish in this place. Well, the thing is, there's not fish just anywhere, you know. They ain't. But when you do find them, they stacked up. They like together. There's a bunch of them together. And I mean, you just got to find them. And that ain't always easy to do. That's why a lot of people go practice fish. The guy that I talked to, he said him and his, there's 2 guys in the tournament that I know of that went up and found fish. They found them. They didn't fish them, they found them. So they found them and marked them. And then like tonight, when we have this tournament, they're going to go to them marked spots and try to catch them. Hopefully they still, that's actually what he said. Hopefully they're still there. So, I mean, it's like anything else. You got to put time in it. And if you find where the fish are and you fish where the fish are, you got a lot better chance than just pulling up there and, you know, dropping the trolling motor down saying, I'm going to fish the first dock I get to. Like, it don't work out too good like that. If my boat does like it's supposed to do, I can go anywhere in that lake. I can drive 15 minutes either direction to be at either end of that lake. That boat will haul tail. You like catfishing? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's the silliest question. Like, let me just show you. When the line and the land is down. I mean, did you keep a 5-gallon bucket of fish in your freezer to fish with? This is just for catfish. And I keep it in my freezer. And as I need them, as I go, I get some out. So yeah, I like it. When the lights go out in the city and the rain comes pouring down, ever in the city. Yeah, I mean, I got a 5-gallon bucket of bait. Plus, I got a bunch of that bait froze, like vacuum sealed. So anytime I want to go out, I'm telling you, it's so incredible fun. Because you go out with that fish finder I got, you can go look for catfish on bottom. Big catfish. It tells you how long they are and everything. I mean, you can pretty much guess the poundage by the length of the fish, because my fish finder tells you how long they are. So it's like, I mean, I found them. I found fish on bottom, spot locked on top of them, dropped my bait down there in front of them, and just fish on. Yes, I love it. I need to go right now. Like, I like it that much. But I like white perch. I like to catch bass, brim, whatever. Like, I'm adaptable, you know. Whatever's biting is what I want to catch. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. So, little man, he had his first therapy yesterday, and I filled out enough paperwork. Like I was buying a house again. Yeah, it was ridiculous what they get you to fill out. But he went to therapy. They called him back. I heard him laughing a little bit. And I don't know. I guess it was about 30 minutes. And here he come. He's like, yeah, we're done. I'm like, man, that was quick. You know? That was quick. He's like, yeah, well, she measured how much I could bend my knee. And she measured like above the knee, below the knee. And when she got all them measurements, he said, I really wasn't paying attention because I was talking. He said, but She grabbed my knee. He said, she grabbed my knee and squeezed the top of it. He said, come off that table. He's like, yeah, we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, he said that hurt. Like, don't ever do that again. She said she was just getting his reaction. He's like, well, you got it. Anyway, he's got I guess he's got about 8 visits at therapy, but he's doing good. He's getting around without the crutch now, but he's wearing the he's getting around. Gonna get better. Yeah. I said, baby, are you sure? Are you sure you're gonna be able to be in the fishing tournament? And he was like, Dad, what do you think? I said, well, I don't want you getting up there hobbling and fall out the boat. He said, no, I'm good. So yeah, he said he wants to go and he's ready. So we'll have that tournament. We're actually gonna leave when I get in from school. We're gonna hook up and head off to the lake. Got to put some gas in the boat. I put 23 gallons in it since I cleaned the tank out. I put 23 gallons of gas and about a gallon of oil, and it's on a quarter of a tank. I was like, yeah. So I got to put a little more gas in it. I got to get my spinners off the pontoon boat. I got to make sure I got my fishing bag. Y'all know them huge pliers I bought about that long, needle nose? I showed them to y'all. Y'all remember? Can't find them. I ain't seen them since I showed them to y'all. I don't know where they're at. They're gone. I needed them for the boat, and they're gone. Have no idea. Like, I looked in my tool drawer. Gone. No sign of them whatsoever. I'm talking about gone. Can't find them. Can't find them. I have looked everywhere. The truck, the toolbox, the bedroom. No, I didn't have them. I didn't have the big ones at Daddy's. No, I haven't. I'm telling you, I ain't even used them. All I did was show them to y'all. I ain't even used them. Matter of fact, I had them over here on this table. That's the last place I remember having them. I did. That's the last place I had it, by my laptop. But anyway, I got these surgical. I got these surgical clasps. They're about this long. Let me tell you this. I got them, the clamp on that rod on that foot, and it worked like a dream. And I went and bought a screwdriver this long. Guess what? Worked like a dream. I took the foot off in 15 minutes and put it back. And that's with me finding grease to glue the little boot for the water pump to put it on. Like, as hard as that's ever been to change, that little clamp to hold the rod and that long screwdriver that you can just stick down in there, and oh, that was amazing. I should have been done had that. Like, it was a game changer. It gets your hands out of that motor and you can just sit back here and just screw it together. It was a dream. Oh yeah, fix my Ranger. I've been fixing stuff. I fixed my Ranger yesterday evening, rode it around. I don't know, I maybe went 5 miles or so. Rode the Ranger around and went around this big block, took some dirt roads, come out behind the school and watched a pretty sunset. So I don't know. I still got my gold truck out there to put a starter on. I have the starter. I still got to do that. Oh, my trim quit working on my motor. On my bass boat that you like really need trim for what I'm doing. Well, all your performance comes in that trim in the motor. And you know, the trim worked fine. It ain't been a problem none of the time. Finally get the boat running right. You know what happened? This is what happened. When I let the motor down 5 inches the other day, the trim did not work. That's the day that it quit working. It worked after I let the motor down, but it didn't work very long. So I still got to get the trim fixed. I mean, I'm going to go fishing without it working. I mean, yes. So there's a screw. There's a screw that you can adjust. You can take the pressure off the cylinder. And you can pick the motor up by hand. So I can pick the motor up and let it down by a screw, but you can't do it when you're on the water. So if I get out on the water and I get caught up on dirt, I mean, I guess I can get out of the boat and pick the motor up, but it's only a problem if you get hung up somewhere. Yeah, but see, you need to trim to make your boat perform. Because a boat trimmed all the way down won't run very fast. But you trim that motor up a little bit, oh, son. Start spraying that rooster tail out the back. Let's get it on. I've been really trying, baby. Whoa, you feel like I feel. That smells like camel nuts. Any Velcro, anything like this that gets wet smells like complete and utterly. I mean, I don't know who they expect to wear that. It's horrible. I need a neoprene or rubber. I mean, it's pretty, but it's just like, I mean, I sweat so much that I can wash the band right now and it'll stink tomorrow at this time. I just sweat a lot, and it gets wet a lot. And it don't help that I got a good sniffer. Well, I'm telling you, I just can imagine. It's pretty rough. Good morning. Afternoon, good everything. Yeah. Hey, Tam, it's good to see y'all. Make sure you do the thumbs up. I got 1,000 likes. If anybody was wondering, 41 minutes and 19 cents. So there you go. Take the good with the bad. Thank you for thank you for that. And see, I'm actually got the Popper to Live badge. I got the, hold on, let it swap. I got the music spotlight. Like, I got all the badges. So I'm getting recognized for all that, and it's winning. Yeah.
I'm Alan with Discount Starter and Alternator out of Millersville, Georgia. Today we're going to do a little simple test on a permanent magnet trim motor. It's a marine application. Basically what you'll need is a fully charged 12-volt battery. You can use a basic pair of jumper cables.
That's the wrong trim motor.
What you're going to do is hook your ground to the ground post on your battery. You see the black wire on your motor there. Hook it to that. Take your positive cable, hook to the positive on the battery, and you can touch one of these wires. And you can see the motor's turning in a clockwise direction then. The next thing you want to do is make sure it'll turn in the other direction. All you have to do is touch your positive wire to the other wire. Turn it in a counterclockwise direction then. After you've done this test, this motor is working like it's supposed to. We probably have over 100 different applications that we sell for these. If you purchase this particular motor from the dealership, some of them could get up to $700 or $800. Our price is maybe $50 to $150, and you can buy them at discountstarterandalternator.com.
That's the 3-wire. That ain't what I got. Get this trim motor I got. Let me not get the trim motor I got, because I don't know where it is. Oh, I see. I was like, what the world are you doing here now? What the world are you doing here now? So this is the trim motor that I've had. Two wires. Just like, well, it's not just like the one out there. The other one I think is a little taller, but it don't have, Lord, I need to get out here and look at it. I'm gonna put me some socks on because I'm tired of ants. I feel you underneath my heart just like a heart. Yeah, buddy. Baby, what are we becoming? Life is like we always running through the motions every day. Do I turn you on and on when I can? That trim motor works with two wires. I need to get my battery charger on my live scope. Boy, you just being ugly, ain't you? Come unplugged. Well, I wasn't expecting no less. Man, this battery charger don't seem to be working. That thing costs too much money to be like tore up already. Man, I'm in a mess. You gotta have a lithium battery charger to charge that battery. All my batteries are charged, except for my live scope. Man, dang. So my trim ain't working. Let me get my tripods. Man, I'm right in the sun too. I got more stuff going on than. I mean, my gosh. Can't get my lawnmower right here. I don't know what size that is. I need to move my boat. It's just barbecuing me right there. I know what you're thinking. Finally. Hell, I still ain't got my tools out here. There's 2 wires coming out of this. Let me get my tool. Let me grab my wrenches. That's what I was talking about on the foot. Boy, them right there, they work real good. All right, so my trim unit ain't working. It's a 2-wire system. I gotta check the ground. This trim has been working. So this is the trim unit. Really need this working. Oh crap. There it is. Dang it. So this is the, oh my God, how's that gonna come out of there if it can't trim up? That's ridiculous. I can't get that, I can't knock the pin out because it ain't clearing the housing. Ah, 9/16 socket. You can't get to the, you can't take the trim motor off without dropping it down because you can't get to the bolts on it. What a mess I got. Yellow. Yeah. Yeah, I done did that. I can't raise my motor up because the hydraulic steering's hitting the back of the boat. You gotta be able to get the motor up to clear that pin, and it's not clearing past it. Now I gotta take the steering stuff off. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right. And it's all turning. I heard something drop. All right. you gotta be such a tailhole? It is not gonna go unless I get that off. This is all cause the motor's too low. This is all just to see if the trim unit is gonna be fixable. Woo! All that and I dropped it anyway. Thing about dropping bolts, man, you don't never know if they're gonna drop in a good spot or a bad spot. There it is. All right. Are you serious? I gotta like do this one now. Are you serious? I can't have a bit more pressure on it. Oh my God. This is all to check the trim, in case you're following. You can't get to nothing. Can't get to it. This is all to check the trim. Finally. Why would it go up all the way? Gotta watch for a pinch point. Just for the hell of it. Trim ain't working. I really hate to let this moment go. Touching your skin and heat. I mean, are you serious? That little bolt was holding it. They don't make nothing easy to work on, boy. Nothing. That sounds like a little too much there. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. You ever seen the straw that broke the camel's back? I need my Phillips screwdriver. Let me go grab it. Just for the record, it was just sweaty. That's all it was. Damn. That damn. That trim motor ain't gonna work. It's square. This one's triangle. hell yeah, dropping the dirt. So I'm gonna do this like I did that other motor. I'm gonna touch it straight to a battery and try it. I bet you $500 it ain't gonna work. Did not work. And I've already checked fire going to the motor. I got fire to the motor. Man, all a starter is these little magnets right here. Boy, that is gonna be aggravating there to line up. If these magnets ain't touching, it won't never work. That's what gives it fire. I gotta get some zip ties. I wonder if my other motor got the same trim. So I got to get these little magnetos back in here. Slid back. Oh, don't come out. Go back in there. You an aggravating rascal. This is aggravating. I gotta have all this crap back together in time to go fishing. Son of Put that damn zip tie on there. I'm munked up. There's a spring in there that you got to get to go in that hole. And then you got to get this to go on top of the spring. But my fingers is not cooperating. I mean, it is not that hard. Oh my gosh. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever tried to do in my life. This is some serious business. So I had to zip tie that magnet back so I can slide the piston back on it. Now I got to do the other side. So I got them back out of the way, but I got to get the head of this. I don't know. Man, what the world? Of course, I don't have no dikes. That trim unit ain't gonna work because this one bolts in, that one don't. Man. I didn't put that wire through the hole. Ain't that something? What I've been dealing with the whole time. I can't do nothing. Or like gotta go take a crap. So like, let me just let y'all go, you know? That's the way it is out here in the heat. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get this put back together. I gotta get it put back together, or I'm gonna have to take my pontoon. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Have a good day.